Hello Aries, welcome to my channel 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. So today is your September reading and I'm going to start it off with major arcana that I'm going to build up for 3 sections of your life. So we're going to start with you at the top, followed with love, and then career and money. I must apologize ahead of time. I'm outside, my neighbors are outside, and they're pretty loud. For some reason, they seem to, I don't know, 25 feet away from me, 50 feet, somewhere between that, maybe 40 feet. And they have to talk on top of one another. Anyways, so it is their energy. All right, so having said that, this will be your top card for your energy for the month. I'm now going to build it up for each of the sections using tarot. And here we go for Aries. For Aries for the month of September. For the you, love, career, and I'm also going to be taking some cards from different decks to give you some guidance for each of these sections. I'm also going to be asking you to ask 2 or 1 question per section, yes and no answers that are required, and we'll go from there. All right, so the general energy for you for the month is life is a beach. You can take that as you wish. Life is a beach, or BITCH, right? It's whether way you want to look at this, but a beach is beautiful. There's a couple on here, and the world circles around them like there's a wave that is built around them. So I see this as a very positive card, but if you tend to be on the negative side, pessimistic, it could be life is a BITCH, but let's leave it at that for now. All right, so for you, for the month of September, you have the sun. Very energetic month for you. A lot of illumination. Things are there and visible for you to see. It's just beautiful, energetic, and beautiful. So we have supporting cards here. We have the 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. So it looks to me like this has got to do with more on a positive side. Life is a beach. And you're in a very good place. You're starting to plan a future with the 2 of Wands about a new partnership in your life, or a partnership in your life of some kind, which makes you very content and builds your legacy. So it could be a new love, or it could be your lover, your current lover, that you're maybe, I would say maybe getting married, or just making certain that you're solidifying plans for the future. What we have here is the bear. The bear could be a protector, or it could be your finances. We have the clouds, and we have the cross, and then the key. What I really liked about this is, financially, or the financial security might have been clouded for a while, but, through conversations and sacrifices, and maybe even being spiritual about it, you find the answers to the situation, okay? If we look at Dixit, what is the guidance that Dixit wants to offer you at this point? Yeah, it looks like there's 2 people on this card, and it looks like you might be moving. Part of the equation is probably a move, a literal move. You have to pull your roots out of the ground and move somewhere else. So move from your hometown, move from your home state or province to someplace else. You need to make compromises, sacrifices, and compromises with one another in order for this to work, right? Okay, we'll leave it at that, and I'm going to go now. Oh, yes or no questions. So you can pause the video if you don't have time to formulate your questions, but I'm going to pick 2 cards that require yes or no answers. Question number 1, the answer is yes, if you believe. Question number 2, the answer is yes, you're ready. Beautiful. Okay, so let's leave it there. Okay, now we go for love, the love section. So what do we have for love? We have the devil. Codependent relationships, or It could be self-talk in your mind that's confusing the situation. So what we have here is the Devil, like I said, followed with the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So I see this as you need to learn something about your love life. And maybe that's what you need to do up here. You know, there's confusion. There's delays, or not delays, but there's the financial situation or aspect between the two of you. It seems to be confusing. And, you know, some compromises or sacrifices need to be made. But if we look at this part down here, you need to learn something new to establish some kind of balance between the two of you or with the relationship. I think you'll need to also focus on your position and what's very ultimately necessary and good for you. So she's Seven of Wands. She's got a bubble around her, like an energy field around her, and her solar plexus is activated. She's in meditation, so she's actually analyzing what is truly and dearly important to you. I call that the small gear. You know, in a relationship, there's like your core values, which refer to your small gears, and the bigger gears on the outside are basically things that could be different between the two of you. But clearly you need to refocus on that, because that's exactly how you're going to get to find the solution in the future. We have the Four of Pentacles. So once you've gathered that, hold on to those values, because those are who you are. So I think that the Devil, in this case, it's very much so about negative talk, self-talk. And let's just pick some cards from Island Time here for this. Aries. Okay. We have separation. Oof. And there's two more here. Healing heart, separation, healing heart, and date. So maybe moving is part of the answer, and maybe this now has two connotations. Life is a bitch and life is a beach. So it's a love and hate relationship you may have with your partner, where some separation is needed. And possibly the separation could very well be due to work. Because, you know, we have this new plan set in motion, and some sacrifices need to be done. And there's the uprooting card. So I really think that maybe it's a work-related situation where you separate. We'll see that over here, but it could very well be that, or it could simply be that you need some time apart. It's not a complete divorce or anything like that. It's just taking some time, downtime from one another. Maybe you need to do some exercise as to what's truly your core values, to understand those and hang on to those. You have the healing heart here, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. This could also speak for addictions, right? The Devil. It could be, like I said, self-talk. It could be their self-talk as well, if you are in a relationship. And then we have date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, and plan or set a date. I pretty well see this as a timeline card and not so much dating someone new. I think you need to put a time frame to this time of separation. You both have work to do on your end, and you need to reconvene after a certain time that you will have set. Okay, we have the eagle flying away with his cage, and that little guy is on top there. So to me, it means like there's an actual physical separation, time apart. Maybe you need to go at the hotel, they need to go at the hotel, or they go back living at home, or you go back living at home with your parents momentarily. It's not a permanent thing, it's just a temporary thing. If you're single, it looks like you may have, you do have negative self-talk, or maybe you do have addictions, and you need to resource yourself and understand why before you can actually meet somebody. You need to heal yourself. So you need to separate yourself from the situations that maybe cause you to have this behavior. Once you find out what it is about you, what needs to be healed, heal it and hang on tight, because you'll be ready to meet somebody after that. Let's pick one of these cards from Dixit. Oh, I've already done that. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the yes or no answers now. So for Aries, pick a card for yes or no answers. I'm going to pick 2 cards. So pick your questions. Pause the video if you're not ready. So here I am. Question number 1, the answer is yes, peaceful resolution. I like this. And there's also a rainbow one here. So harmony is reestablished. And look, we have romance. Yes. Yes, romance. Falls in the right spot, right? Okay, so let's leave it at that. We're going to now move on to career. So for career, we have temperance. This could be, again, healing, but it could also be perfect timing or balance, tempering things out. The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay, so remember I mentioned there could be a physical separation due to work. It could very well be that this is it. You have an offer coming in, something that is very dear to your heart, that you cherish, which ignites this new passion inside of you. And ultimately, you are taking up on that offer. So maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're starting a new job that requires you to travel, to, move from the town where you're at. And look, this new job is actually very successful. It's a stepping stone for your success, because you're that snail and you're about to start crawling on that staircase that is ascending to the skies. So this is your way. It's like a promotion, right? In order to get promoted, you need to do this move. So maybe you're starting with a new company, and this company will bring you to the new path for ascension, for promotions. All right, so let's look at this deck here. We have privileged lady, could be privileged man. We have despair, and we have gift. So, someone is noticing you. Someone is noticing you that you've been in an awkward situation for a while, feeling despair at work. Or, you've been out of work and someone sees that you have full potential and they're offering you this gift. The gift is money, it's a new job. I really hope this resonates. So I'm going to ask the questions. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, no, I have it. Okay, so here we go with the 2 questions. I know I'm a little disjointed. It's just that this is a different spread than the usual one, and I just wanted to switch it up a bit. So it's not flowing yet for me. All right, so 2 questions requiring yes or no answers. So Aries, question number 1 and question number 2. Aries, the answer is yes, improving health. That's good. And health would be, in this case, it could be both your actual less stress. So that by that same token, with having less stress, you're improving your health. Less worries, less little bobos, right, from all that anxiety that you may have had. Or it could help you improve your financial health. This new job or this new promotion, right, if it's at the same company. And then this answer here is no, choose a new direction. So no, choose a new direction. Okay, Aries, I'm going to move all of these cards, and now I'm going to go into potential outcomes. And there's 3 decans to every sign, so I'm going to pull 3 cards. I'm not going to link the first card with the first decan. I am just going to pull 3 cards, and whichever one fits for you may be your outcome. All right, so here we go. Card number 1, we have the 5 of Wands. Card number 2, the Knight of Wands. And card number 3, the 8 of Wands. Interesting. So 5 of Wands in this deck is, to me, not quite a success card as it would be with the 6 of Wands, but definitely this is someone who stepped up to the plate, who kind of won over others. If there was a lot of competition for the job, for example, you're the one that won the job, because now you're like the standing guy, right? So you won that little battle, let's say. Now the potential outcome, second card, is the Knight of Wands. And this, to me, is, there's a lot of mystery behind this guy. He's in and out, right? Very passionate one minute and then kind of dead the next. But there's also the Sphinx on here. So there's 3 pyramids. So to me, that speaks of mysteries. He wants to keep his mysteries to himself. But the Sphinx is also powerful and secretive, a protector as well. So I think it's a good card. It's not a negative thing. Keep your secrets, or keep your cards close to your chest. Be that passionate knight when you need to be, and retract and regroup, reassess, and then reattack again, kind of thing. And look, the other card is the 8 of Wands. So very fast actions took place. It's almost like this job that came in is like happening overnight, like completely surprised you in the sense that you're the one that got it. But it happened very fast. So maybe last minute, maybe it asked you to travel, air traveling. And there was a lot of back and forth messages. Maybe you negotiated your salary or your vacation or whatever it is. But as it turns out, you are the one that received the position or whatever it is. And you ended up, now you're being asked to perform, as you're drawing that bow, right? So recapping, very good situation. A new partnership is coming. You're strategizing with a new partnership. May ask you to move. This is going to bring financial abundance to you and for your legacy. Life is a beach or a bitch, right? It could have been both, especially if you're in a relationship with someone. It's not going to be exactly easy, but you need to do this for yourself. And it looks like you're going to be getting a new job or a new position. Someone sees you, sees your worth, and understands that you need this, to progress in life. All right, I really like this, Aries. So if you like the reading and it kind of resonated with you, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, you could subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I upload next time. So on that, I will leave you and have a great month. Take care. Bye-bye.